say that a non-vegetarian diet is the only way to progress a lot in fitness and strength. What are your views on this?
It's all utter rubbish, to be honest.
Rubbish. Hi everyone,
Hi.
Sahil and Rohit here. We are back with another episode on Spartalytics. So Rohit, how has your week been?
It's same as before.
Typical heavy weightlifting week.
How would you?
Yes, this week has been a really good one for me. I finally managed to deadlift 140 kg, which happens to be twice my body weight.
Yeah.
I also somehow managed to do a 60 kg inclined Larsen press.
It was
I'm
excellent, I saw.
Yes, I am inspired by your heavy weightlifting abilities.
Not exactly. I'm just trying my best to motivate. That's it.
Okay, anyway, jokes apart, let's move on to the topic of discussion. These days, I see a lot of people say that a non-vegetarian diet is the only way to progress a lot in fitness and strength. What are your views on this?
It's all utter rubbish, to be honest.
Rubbish.
No, for example, I haven't even had an egg in my whole life.
Oh,
Not even an egg. Leave meat and other things. I haven't even had an egg in my whole life. So it's all a thing. I mean, not egg. Also meat. I mean, zero non-veg in my life. So how do you think all this was possible?
yeah, that does make sense. One can progress in these things whether they have a vegetarian
Exactly.
diet or a non-vegetarian diet.
Exactly.
There are many ways to skin a cat. So this leads me to my next question. Why do you think many people think this way?
It's mainly because of the social media things and
Fake
influencers.
influencers.
Fake influencer, and also there's a guy called Liver King.
Okay, got it. Yeah, he used to consume raw meat and say that.
Not raw meat. I mean, he consumes steroids.
No, what he used to say was he
Yeah.
got strong because of consuming raw
Exactly.
meat. But in the end, we all found out that he blasted steroids and underwent surgeries.
Exactly. Not just him. There are many people like him. So when the wrong influence is traveling like a bird, you can't do anything.
Yeah, people need to become wiser.
Yeah.
They shouldn't blindly consume content on social media.
Exactly.
They should do their own research.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the next question. What diet do you follow as a type 1 diabetic in order to be as strong as you are?
I don't know what to say. From 2 years of age, I've been a type 1 diabetic. It has been my routine. I mean, I know what to eat and not, and also how to control my sugars and not. But not everyone are like me. I mean, this type 2 diabetic is very different from type 1. So type 2 is something people eat and
It happens because of a poor lifestyle.
yeah. So that and these are very very different. So when I see people explaining me as, oh, you also have diabetic, I used to think, no, this is different. That is very different. I actually don't even secrete a single drop of insulin. So it's a big difference. So what we should do, if we don't want that type 2 diabetic and thing, we should be more aware. I think even in school days, whenever I used to take the insulin shot, people used to say I'm taking drugs. So I mean, they were kids, right? So they weren't more aware.
They laughed at you in school. Now you are laughing.
No, not exactly. I'm not a person like that.
Yeah, your point makes sense. Since you have had diabetes since a very young age, you have had no choice but to live a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah,
Which has helped you become strong and fit.
Yeah. There was also lows in my life because of diabetic, but I was able to learn from my mistakes. So it's all a thing. We have to learn from our mistakes. In life, that's very important.
Yeah, well, I've also seen many people prioritize money over fitness and health. Do you have anything short to say about this?
If you want to be honest, this is health and this is money. If you take the money alone like this, health will go underground and get buried. and what you what to say, you will have to spend more money for the hospitals.
You'll have
You
to
know,
spend a lot of money on
yeah,
treatments.
I think the private hospitals every year they like increase the charges.
Consultation charges, treatment charges,
Yeah, treatment
etc.
charges. So it's all a thing. So when we enter fitness and what also look to make money, both will go like this. So the balance is important.
Okay.
If
Maintaining a balance between the two is
yeah,
important.
but when that's lacking,
Hmm.
it's going to be very very tough.
Okay, understood. Anyway, that's all from the two of us for this episode. Like, share, and subscribe.
Bye.
Goodbye.